So, Jason, it's your turn first. So everybody's drawing their guns. Oh, and Scrubbot just totally offed a guy.
I'm going to throw some of the chemicals at the other people.
What chemicals? The drugs or the actual cleaning supplies?
The flammable, whatever the flammable stuff is.
Are you throwing the one that's the one you just have on you, or are you throwing some of the actual Free Enterprise's money?
I'm throwing their stuff. I'm not damaging my own equipment.
So you immediately just like lean over, grab one of them, and just throw it at somebody?
Yeah.
Okay, roll. Roll violence plus throw. Nobody even asked what the drugs are.
Nope.
I don't know what drugs are.
It's the shit that's inside of, what's it called? Glow sticks. It's not even... It's just a purple glow stick.
Okay, my results are a 5 and a 6, and then a 2 on the computer die.
5 and a 6 and a 2 on the computer. Okay, so you succeed. So you throw it at, are you aiming for anyone in specific, or just a random Free Enterpriser?
Just whatever's in front of me.
Okay, so you hit a random Free Enterpriser with it, and it just shatters all over him, like glass getting into him, and it's like, it fucking burns! Why did you waste money like that? Are you an idiot? You could have invested this. You could have put this into a 401k or something. Like,
you wouldn't share with us.
He gets more mad than anything, but he is just covered in Scrub Be Gone, which is great because it's flammable. And then next up is Ty.
Yes, I will take a mop and begin cleaning the Scrub Be Gone off of this man. With my mop.
You're gonna defend the Free Enterprise? Alright.
I am going to... It is free money. It's just lying
You've just
there
gone
on his...
full in. Roll for me. Let's say brains plus...
Well...
Ooh, this is a weird one. Operate? Yeah, operate. That sounds good.
It sounds like it's gonna be a real high roll for you.
That's a one dice I have.
Oh no.
That is a 1 on both. Yeah.
It's negative? Oh, okay. So
yes.
You go to scrub it off of them, and you press the button on your automatic mop, because you're using the really good mop that only you got, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you press the button on it to do ultra scrubbing, and it just makes the head go like that, and you end up like the guy just like ends up just getting destroyed, just like blood sprays everywhere. He's like, and he like goes down and he's dead.
I knew you were on my side.
I have created more mess.
But when they die, does there a tube?
There's no tube.
Die in the dead zone, you die for dying.
Maybe you might die for real, but basically, from what you've seen, there's no tubes coming out to replace anybody. So, yeah. So then that leaves us with Maria's turn.
Cool. I want to do what I say. I want to jump on Bototron 3000.
Scrubbot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
And I'm gonna say I'm sorry, and I want to try to turn off Scrubbot.
You're gonna turn off Scrubbot? Okay. Roll mechanics plus engineer. Because you are
like, reprogram it. I'm just trying to make it stop.
Yeah, make it stop.
Make it stop. Okay, let me rephrase. I don't want to turn it off if I can avoid it. I just want it to basically not be able to move, but still have like cognitive reasoning.
Okay, so you want to like kind of pause it, sort of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just wanted to not be able to move at all.
We'll see how good this roll is.
Well, thankfully, operate is very big.
Big. I was about to say bad.
No, it's very good. Okay. Well. So what if it's a positive? If it's a positive, I look for just
5s and 6s. Yeah.
I got a 6.
You got one success?
And then I got a 1 on my computer die.
Alright. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
And some 2s and 3s.
That doesn't matter if you're rolling at a positive, though. Okay, so what you end up doing is you kind of jump on it, and you're kind of trying to interface with it a little bit. But because your heads-up display is gone, you decide to try and go for a more manual approach. So you lift up a hatch on the back of it, and you see all sorts of buttons and everything like that, and you press one of them, and Scrubbot stops. It doesn't, like, turn off or anything. It stops, but then it pulls out, like, several more blades and stuff, and it says, going into construction mode! And it's just like, and it sits, it kind of roots itself, and it just chops a guy in half. The very first thing it does. I am a golden machine god, and I will become just like Scrubbot 001! And he cuts into one guy, just killing him from the free enterprise.
I look over to Boris. We've made him too powerful!
He is finally coming into his own as a murderer and cleaning chicken.
This is not what we had in mind!
Emma, it's your turn.
I have 2 questions. One, do I still have my grappling hook on me?
No.
Okay, I don't have that. 2, do I see are there any, like, pipes in the ceiling or, like, things I can shoot down that would fall and make a lot of noise? Okay.
Oh, just making noise. Yeah, sure.
Well, kind of, yeah. My goal is to shut everybody up and make them stop doing this because I'm so irritated that we can't just move on from this.
Sure.
So I want to take my gun out and aim up so that something falls right smack in the middle of them. I hope to fall in the middle of all of them.
Alrighty, roll violence plus... Isn't there one for shooting? Guns. Yeah, that's it.
There it is.
That's the one. Found it.
I'm not rolling on any negatives. I got 2 1s, a 6, and on my computer die I got a 3.
Alrighty. So you shoot up... Are you using the TLAR? Like the big laser rifle, or are you using the...
Sure am.
Yeah, okay. So you shoot up into the sky. It hits a pipe, and it starts to come down. It crashes into the middle of the battlefield, just like you predicted, on top of somebody. just completely crushing a mystic. But it's vertical when it lands. And then it topples over, and it just crushes 3 more people. 1 more Mystic and 2 more Enterprise.
Oopsie.
I gave the gun to the right person.
You chose wisely.
Oh, God. And then it's the Scrubbot's turn, and he just pulls out his blades, and he just... Yeah, they extend out. Yeah, they extend out, and he just kind of does like a whirlwind of death. And he cuts off, like, 4 people on each side, like, just cutting them down. Just cutting them down like they're nothing. And they're just, like, running away and stuff. Somebody's trying to protect the money and crying. It's almost like watching one of those movies where they show you, like, there's, like, a war going on and they show a mother clutching a child, but it's, like, just a grown man crying over money. Just...
I imagine him holding on to this Scrubbot this entire time, and as it's like slicing people in half, I'm just like, sorry.
Oh God.
Oops. Oh
with
no.
That, it is the Mystic's turn. And the 2 remaining Mystics, they take a shot at the other side. They end up taking out 2 other people on the free Enterprise. Which brings them down to 10. And then the free Enterprise goes and they go to shoot at the Scrubbot. And they actually hit the Scrubbot twice. Because the thing is just chopping their friends up left and right. But Scrubbot is still going on. One of its arms fell off because it's been shot, but the other ones are like still going strong. A drill comes out of the middle of its chest. That brings us back to Jason. So, Jason, if you want to know what the battlefield looks like right now,
it's a hot mess.
If you're still considering yourself, or if you're still on like the Mystic side, there's 2 other people. One of them is Oslo, and the other one is a random person you've never met. As far as the Free Enterprise goes, Wesley's still over there, and there's 9 other people with Wesley, and then Boris as well.
I'm on Team Gundam Chicken.
So you've turned traitor on the Mystics. So it just goes, you fucking traitor.
I'd say it.
Yeah.
There's no traitors in the dead zone.
No traitors in the dead zone.
I'm going to get behind some cover and shoot at the crate.
Oh god.
Exploding money.
Alrighty, I need you to roll violence plus guns.
With the red laser pistol.
Violent gun.
The violent guns. Okay, so I have no negatives, so I only care about the good rolls then,
Yes.
right?
5s and
Okay.
6s.
I just have 1 5.
1 5. Alright, so you shoot the gun off and you see the guy that's like crying on it in just 1 second he's there, then the next second he's gone. just like the entire area, just this gigantic explosion goes off, knocking everyone back. But it takes out about 6 people in the process. One of them being the man that was clutching his pearls. So there are only 4 free enterprises left. Wesley just kind of turns to Boris and he's like, get in there, big guy! And Ty, it's your turn.
Boris is beaming with pride that the robot fights on after losing an arm and says, I taught him that, and I will join my friend in glorious combat.
How could you do after all I've done for you? The one favor. The one small favor that didn't really save your life. Do you remember that time I gave you that suit that didn't save your life? Mia Moore, how could you betray me?
My loyalty lies with Scrubbot, and always it.
And always traitor. The double cross. Like this has been going on forever.
I'm using my mop.
Oh, you on what? How?
I'm using my mop. Oh, with the cleaning end, and just the same thing. Just gonna clean him, the hard clean, the deepest of cleans.
A person, right?
His face.
Wesley or like somebody specific or just?
Not Wesley yet.
Okay, so just a random
another
NPC.
Random.
Okay, roll violence plus melee. Now that you know that you're using it as an actual weapon. It's a rank 1 weapon.
Nothing's a negative, and I got a 5.
Alrighty. So you scrub another person to death. And they just kind of go down. And then, Maria, it's your turn.
I want to continue. I'm gonna say, oh, Scrubbot, I'm so sorry. And I am gonna try to turn it off.
Oh no!
I want this to stop. This is not its intended purpose. No.
Roll mechanics plus operate.
Okay. Oh, that. I didn't get anything over a 4.
Oh, was it on a negative node?
Was not.
Okay, so you just didn't pass, but you didn't fail either.
I rolled 2 1s, if that matters.
No, not if it's not a negative. If it was, then you would be fucking dead, probably.
It was all bad!
So what ends up happening is because you failed, you're trying to find, like, what switch would turn it off. You finally see it, you go to grab it, but as you go to grab it, just a blade comes up and chops your arm off. You're like, oh! So you go to, like, grab it because it's the thing you have to, like, twist like that. So your stump just hits it, and you're like, ah!
I don't have the broom to replace this with!
Yeah, and then another hook just kind of comes out and just picks you up by the back and throws you off the back of the scrub bot, kind of over to where the debris of all the cleaning supplies used to be. So it throws you on the ground. Mark yourself as maimed.
Put a rubber glove on my stump.
Just like a weird, like, limp glove. And it's filling with blood.
Yeah.
Mark yourself as maimed.
I sure am.
Mm-hmm. I forgot to tell Ty to mark himself as main, but he died shortly after, so it was a big deal.
But I do have my safety goggles on, so it's fine. My eyes can see all of this terror.
So, then it is Emma's turn.
I'm gonna shoot the scrub bot.
Monster.
Oh yeah, I'm the monster for sure. I'm the monster.
He's a fucking hero.
I'll
Roll.
go down like a goddamn hero.
Roll violence plus gun.
I rolled a 4, a 6, and a 3, and then on the computer die I got a 2.
Were any of those is that a negative note at all?
Nope.
No. Okay, so you got a 6. So it's like a all right success. So what ends up happening is you shoot it, and it kind of shoots into the back of the scrub bot. But then it like the laser kind of like ricochets off of the middle of the scrub bot and just hits another person. It just takes them out. It's another one of the free enterprise people. Actually, I think they're on 2 now.
Oopsie.
But Scrubbot turns like in place because it can't move anymore because it's in construction mode, and it just goes, Did I do good?
You were the best.
Pride, I love you. We will rebuild you stronger and with more blades than ever.
I think I am dying. And it's like kind of sparking, but it's not dead yet.
001 did too.
No, he's fine. He just killed a lot of people. He didn't die in the process. Scrubbot 001 wouldn't die in the process.
But then you're a martyr.
He's not dead yet, but he's very close.
Cigarette. She's bored.
Where did you get?
I don't know, but we have them, okay? They're fantasy cigarettes.
They're fantasy cigarettes. Duh. So then Scrubbot goes, and it goes to like chop at the next free enterprise person, but then it like stops because it's injured, and then it just like drops its arm on top of Liz, just like crushing you. So it finishes you off, but then the blade like bounces off of its metal arm and just jams into one of the remaining mystics and kills that guy too. So here's what happens.
Wait, I died in the dead zone, y'all.
Yeah, so you died in the dead zone. So
It's okay.
there's
It'll be okay.
there's like a blood splatter when you get squashed and stuff, but then all of a sudden something weird, very weird happens. There's a vat kind of comes out of this place, but it looks very malfunctioned. Like it's just like, and then all of a sudden, it kind of like poops out a person, but it's like, and like the liquid inside is like this weird purple, and out comes it's half Liz, half Lars. And it's just like, it's just like two people just kind of mixed together, and you're like kind of on the floor mixed together into like this like oh, the computer does not work correctly in the dead zone for anything. It's bad. But that means the Mystics only have Oslo on their team, and the Free Enterprise only has Wesley on their team. And they kind of point guns at each other for a second, and then they look over at you, and we're now out of combat, I guess you can say. And they kind of both point their guns at you guys. Like, just kind of like sweeping the room, and there's like, if you guys let us get away with this, we won't report you because we are yellow operatives and you are red, so we have our word over yours. And then he points the gun back at you guys.
I'm gonna point the gun at him and say, or I could just shoot you.
Don't do that! Don't do that! Okay, if you let us get away with this, we can hack your eyeball displays so that you can maybe see some secrets that maybe you're not supposed to see. The computer won't know about it because we're in a dead zone.
How will we know? How do I know you're telling the truth?
You're just gonna have to trust me.
No, I'm just gonna have to trust you. I don't know how I feel about that.
That's fair. Okay, that's fair. She's got us there, Oslo. But that's what we're offering. And then he pulls the gun back out again. You see Oslos just drinking one of the neon. He's like,
Holy yikes.
They might tell the truth if you shoot them in the kneecaps.
I used to be able to feel my kneecaps.
I am going to. Just like a little risky. I'm going. Is there like? Can I like cock this gun, or is it just like you shoot it and that's it?
you just shoot it. It's a laser rifle.
Okay, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna say, how about this? Do you know anything about a Daphne?
Be more specific.
I have I have the key tag, so I can like dangle it.
It's what is
Daphne G ......-6 Sector THA.
Sector THA.
It was a mysterious body that we found floating next to mine.
You're not supposed to know about Sector THA. Nah,
You were just gonna give it secrets. So what?
Yeah, but that one's a weird one. We can't talk about that one. Oslo cracks another one. Okay. Tell you what. I'll give you this for free. Maybe that's a sign of good faith. He pulls out like a chip, and he tosses it at you, and he's just like, put this up to your head, press the button, when you're back in, not a dead zone. This will allow you to know about Sector THA. That's all I got.
Are we all okay with this?
He just kind of throws it on the floor in front of you guys. Yeah, here you go.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Now we're gonna go. And he just kind of puts his gun in his pocket. And he goes, we're leaving. And we're just gonna leave now.
If this fucks any of us up, I will find you and I will kill you.
Oslo runs. Wesley sees him and he just goes...
Have a good day.
Wesley just kind of like backs up faster and then just kind of books it as well.
Bye-bye.
I'm gonna look around. Wasn't our equipment manager person from THA?
Yes.
Yes.
It's curious.
What are we gonna do with the giant dead robot?
We're gonna take it back and say it malfunctioned.
I'm not dead yet.
Boris is on his knees cradling it.
Boris, I always considered you a father figure.
Yes, my son, I would heal you if I had even the slightest inclination of how to.
Does anyone know how to help him?
I do. I did. I have strange arms now.
Leave me here. Tell my story. Blah. It says blah. Blah. I am dead now.
No, you're not.
I'm not dead.
Well, I'm gonna get like killed or get trees and stars if I leave you down here. So, yeah, you're coming back.
Okay. Well, if you're going to be like that, just press the button on my back that she pressed to get into construction mode, and then just prop me up, and I can probably roll out of here. In all honesty, it'd be fine. She shot me in the chest. My wheels still work.
Shot me in the chest. I can still walk.
I'm robot.
Boris hits button.
So do you guys get that? Like do that for him and take Scrubbot back?
Yes.
Yes.
So we some time passes, not very much time. The second that Liz is outside of the dead zone and back into a secure zone, and your HUDs pop back on, a giant laser like a gun comes down from the ceiling and just destroys whatever the wound Lars was.
Abomination.
And then a real clone comes down, and like another real Liz comes down, and then you just see Lars in his bathroom. Like there's a dead version of him on the floor, and he's just screaming. But he's a new clone of himself in the bathroom. He's had a day. But you find yourself back in the debriefing room. There's only one chair again. There's the phone still ringing. Nobody answers it. Vernon is sitting there, and he says, "Okay, well, great job on completing your task. We had a few questions for this debrief. We were curious about what happened to your yellow overseers, considering they don't appear to be here anymore."
Well, they left when the job was done.
But they still should appear for the debrief.
Oh, well, I don't know where they went. They just said bye.
Okay. We noticed that you dropped off the map for a little bit there, which implies that you were in a dead zone. Can you explain your reasoning for being in a dead zone?
Got lost in the sewers.
Oh, okay.
It was really gross.
Did you not consult friend computer to get you out of the sewers, or were you not following your nav unit, your arrow?
I thought we were, but
We noticed that some equipment has been broken and dirtied. I'd like the equipment officer and the science officer to explain what happened with that.
Well,
Looks like there's blood on this auto map. That's peculiar.
Well, we use them to clean, and when we use those to clean, they get dirty. That's.
Oh, what cleans the cleaning utensils?
You! Give yourself 2 treason stars for not doing your job properly. Also, loyalty officer, is there anything that you would like to report? Anything suspicious you saw? Or, anybody going against friend computer's wishes?
nope, no more than the one person that I did report at the very beginning. That's it.
Not even the yellow officers who are clearly not here?
Are they supposed to? I mean, I understand they're supposed to be here, but they're...
Give yourself 2 treason stars.
They're higher-ups of mine! How can I report them if they're higher-ups of mine?
That's not my problem to figure out. You did find a loophole. Technically, you did find a loophole, but don't point it out. And happiness officer, I would like to ask, was everyone on the mission happy the entire time?
I certainly think so.
Would you like to report your happiness levels, the rest of you?
I had a smile on my face several times.
The whole time?
No.
Happiness officer,
die.
give yourself 2 treason stars for not doing your job properly.
Oh no.
So above Liz's head. Oh wait, no, you died. So you reset.
I died!
Oh, that would have been funny though.
That would have been so funny. Oh my god.
I'm trying to think of anything else. Noticed that there was some contaminants in the laundry, but I think we've already figured out why that happened. He's looking at Boris the whole time. And okay, with that, I'd like to say good job. Would you like to report on Scrubbot 002's performance?
Excellent.
He excelled in every field he was put in.
Every
and he has grown to be a friend and the pride of my bosom.
Now, as far as I know, based on the report that I've received from Friend Computer, he needed help with literally every task that you gave him. You know that none of the other Scrubbots need help doing their job, right? What is it about Scrubbot 002 that earns such accolades, or are you lying to Friend Computer?
He showed potential and an ability to adapt and change.
He gained confidence after every mission.
But, again, no other Scrubbot needs that. Alright. He stamps he's about to stamp a piece of paper with a stamp that says terminated on Scrubbot sheet. Nothing to report?
He started as the ugliest duckling and he grew to the most beautiful swan.
But why? What is a swan? Alright. He stamps a piece of paper that says terminated on and puts it in the other sheet. I noticed he was broken, equipment officer. Give yourself 2 treason stars for that. Mentioning something about terrorists and killing them. I think he's finally let Scrubbot 001 get to his AI, but...
He kept saying that was his hero and he wanted to be like him.
Yeah, well, that's for the trash compactor to decide now. With that, everybody, you all earn 200 XP points for this mission, and I'd like to congratulate all of you. Good job. We will be looking for you to complete more assignments for Friend Computer. You are wonderful junior troubleshooters, and we hope to see you again in the future. And with that, he stands up and he leaves the room. And that leaves you guys in the room. You do have the chip that Wesley gave you.
I want to go to the phone that keeps ringing.
You pick it up and it keeps ringing.
I'm gonna slap the chip.
To fix it.
No.
I'm gonna use the chip.
Okay, so you just pop the chip against your head. You notice there's a poster in the beginning of the room. In like one of the walls of the room, and like it definitely didn't seem to be there before. It's almost like your eyeball was censoring it. And it says on it, "Were you involved in the Gehenna incident in Sector THA, which does not exist? If so, please chain yourself to the nearest heavy object and report your location to your sector help desk. If you were not involved in the Gehenna incident, it did not occur." And that is title not found. A Paranoia Red Clearance adventure. Yeah, it was a shorter one, but that's more of the like secret societies and stuff like that, so that's a fun one. Also, dead zones are hysterical. With that, I guess we could go around and talk about what people liked and all that stuff. We'll start with Ty, because you're here on my screen. We'll go that way.
You can find me wherever we talked about earlier, and we will talk about again in about 20 minutes.
Yep.
And and my favorite moment was just Scrubbot. Scrubbot was the best. He was my favorite.
Nobody told me. Why didn't you guys tell that he killed 1 million terrorists? He would have been a hero, but now he's dead.
Nobody wanted to explain the whole dead zone.
As a hero, I assumed they knew.
No. Alrighty. We'll go to Emma.
Hello, I'm Emma. You can find me at MK Hansen on Twitter. You can find me here, and you can find me at Dice Priori. My favorite moment was the whole combat scene and just the chaos of it and the carnage of it. It was truly a delight. Thank you for that.
Awesome. We'll go to Jason.
Jason, you can find me as The Cuddler on most of the medias, and occasionally here, and I think I'm one of the few people that's in literally every game this entire weekend.
Yeah, I think you are.
I loved the abomination of the Lizars.
The Lizlars.
Oh my god.
That was fantastic.
believe it.
I like the cutback lead up to it is that like, oh, Lars is gonna die during this, but what happens when he does? All right, and then Maria.
Hello, that's me. Like I said, you can find me here a lot these days, and also on Dice Priority, and also at HappyCaster on Twitter. Some of my favorite things are always the debriefings at the end, because it's always like we think we did such an okay job, and then all of a sudden it's like, hey, you know how you had no trees and stars? How about you get like 4?
Yeah, it's funny because the book literally says to hand out trees and stars like candy at the end of the debriefs. So it's just like, yeah, just go nuts with it. See if anybody's gonna kill each other at the debriefing station.
Wow.
And then I'm Dave. You can find me at Mythos Mystery Society. I'm the guy who runs the YouTube and the podcast for it. I'll be here in like 10 minutes because we're playing a Delta Green game for BRUNOPALOOZA 2020. My favorite part was, I think I liked, I don't know, there was just a lot of really great parts. I did like the whole argument of the drug deal going down because it just sounded like a bunch of toddlers trying to make a drug deal. And like, just the fact that everything that they're all arguing and threatening to kill each other over was just like glow sticks and cleaning supplies.
And that's why I got rid of it all.
Yeah. But I love Paranoia. It's a fun system. And with that, we are the Mythos Mystery Society. We're going to take a short break, and then we're going to come back for some Delta Green for BRUNOPALOOZA! BRUNOPALOOZA! Brought to you by Smokies! Smokies! BRUNOPALOOZA! That's how it ends.